I watched Vivek. I had friends who.
How was he on the? What was it recently?
There's another Republican.
The Nikki Haley thing?
Yeah, like break it down. Break the Vivek thing down.
So again, macroscopic view, I had friends who liked him before he ran for president. They read his book, and he was saying all these things that were nuanced and thoughtful. And then every time I watched him in any debate or interview or whatever, he just pivoted to these kind of talking points that I think he thought were pandering to what right-wing people wanted. They're censoring free speech. And he had this tweet I remember about how BlackRock and some other financial institution was a cartel that's like ruining America. And he goes, that's why when I'm president, I'm going to make them disband their ESG scores to not have diversity that's forced. And I'm like, you had a bar up top. And then you made it this pandering talking point. And I think you fucked yourself and you're going to lose. And I wonder if you could do it again. Would you actually be like, am I garnering attention in the right way? Is this really the way I want to get right?
That's a good conversation I had with him, it's basically like the Hillary thing. It's like, do you want to win or do you want to help? Because we could tell the difference. Like when people want to help genuinely, we're drawn to them.
Yeah.
Some people aren't good at communicating their yearning to help. But when you're a good communicator and you genuinely want to help, matter of fact, when you genuinely want to help, you don't even got to communicate that well.
Yeah, that's why Bernie gets respect from even people that hate him. They're like, yeah, I think he genuinely wants to help. I disagree with him on this, that.
I hate his politics.
Yeah, I disagree with how he
genuine.
wants to help, but he wants to help.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're searching for when it comes to presidents. And I think that like Trump was able to do it because our version of, he wants to help is by talking shit to all the people that we were annoyed by. Right? So I think you convinced us, you're like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I am annoyed by traditional politicians that just regurgitate these bullshit talking points to pander to me. This guy's kind of out here just making fun of them. I like that.
Yeah, but then he says, I want to clean the swamp. And then you get 4 years to do it.
Of course. What I'm saying is...
No, my thing is now that he's running again, why aren't people like, oh, no, I'm off you because you didn't stick to what you said you were going to do?
The enemy of your enemy is your friend. I think that's what I think. I think we're just so frustrated by what's going on. We're frustrated by the fact that Democrats won't acknowledge that like Biden really ain't all there.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like they just won't even say, yeah, he ain't really all there, but don't worry, we're pulling the strings and we got this. And they keep going like, yo, his policies have done really well.
To be fair to them, they can't. You can't be like, hey guys, the guy we wanted to win, sorry.
Yeah,
try it again.
Yeah. He's a scarecrow. Unfortunately, we have a scarecrow in the office.
As an American, I don't want them to say that because then every other country's coming for us. Exactly. It's like, oh shit, they got a bird brain over there?
I just how fire America is. Like, even with the scarecrow, we're still kind of killing it.
We're fucking killing it.
We're a beautiful idea and it's executed well most of the time. But for Trump, I also think we don't ever acknowledge. They're all scarecrows.
That's the thing.
Everybody's a scarecrow.
But we want our scarecrow to dance.
Yeah, look cool and shit.
Dance a little bit, my boy. Like
listen to Outkast, shoot threes.
Exactly. Dance. We need them all dancing.
Okay, don't tell him to dance. Don't tell Obama.
I tell Trump to dance. I'll tell half of Obama to dance. I'll tell his mama's half.
Okay.
But like, we need you to dance for us and make us feel proud to be American.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing that and you're a scarecrow, listen, if you're not doing that and we just hate you, you gave us something to hate today. I bumped into a friend and I could be like, yo, what a fucking asshole this guy is. But when you're an old man and you're a scarecrow, one, I feel bad shitting on this old man who don't want to be there. He can't even go to the beach and relax on his 90th birthday.
No, he'll turn to sand, bro. he'll become the beach.
So it's like, I think that's what happens.
I also think with Trump, we overlook that middle white America has not been spoken to or spoken for, had not been in a long time. They had not felt it. Hey, relax, buddy.
No, middle America is happy.
Yeah, he's a white dog. He wants to make America great again.
Let's go.
But I think they were like, finally, even this college thing that's what they're all upset about. How come when shit happens to us, nobody cares? That's what Andrew was saying. You guys are always shouting at everybody.
Yeah, those white people don't care about the Jews. They're like, yeah, but what about us? Yeah. Now you get it.
They've been told all over the media, you have white privilege, your life is great, and like they're losing jobs, they're dying, they got drug epidemics. Finally, one guy came and was like, nah, I'm for y'all. And they were like, I don't give a fuck what else you say, I'll ride with it, because finally somebody's speaking for us. And still, that's the only guy really speaking for them. He's their guy.
Yeah.
I feel like now everybody's speaking for him. I feel like that's become the Republican position.
Maybe.
Like Vivek out there
Yeah,
talking about let's get rid of this
Fair.
diversity thing.
I
Like,
meant the only guy with charisma. And
I think he was the first person to swing the pendulum in that direction.
Yeah.
And now all these politicians are just like, hey, I represent what the people want. Is this what y'all want? Okay, I'm dancing over here now.
yeah.
And yeah, the Democrats haven't figured it out, bro. Democrats, I don't know if the Democrats know what to do.
I think they just still, we have to abide by the system. And this is the way how things go.
But don't you feel
It's
like
like-
they haven't done a good job of like curating what their people want? Like I feel like they're leaning into the extreme version of what their people want. And that extreme version exists online. But like most people, I feel like these like center folks that are now leaning right because of how goofy the Democrats have become. Like, where is this like kind of centrist Democrat? You
Yeah.
got the gay guy.
Buttigieg would take it, dude. I think he would absolutely win.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, what? What did you think he was going to say?
You agreed to that kind of quick.
Pause real quick.
Yeah, I think he would absolutely win. And we just, but I also think Republicans are doing the same caricature type.
Buttigieg a bottom though? Does that matter?
It does a little bit, bro. I don't
like
want my
shit.
president getting fucked.
I want a
Yeah, that's what I'm
versatile.
saying.
No, I want a versatile.
Nah, you got to be.
Now you gotta be.
You gonna get the black vote, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, low key, if Buttigieg came out, was like, yo, I don't get fucked.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's my
Why did you say that? That should be his campaign slogan.
clap and cheek? Yeah, walk his little dainty ass husband out there, like tell him.
Yeah, put your little skirt on. Yeah, you gotta make the husband more feminine. 100%.
Nah, we need something, bro. All right, guys, we're gonna take a break from this exclusive Patreon clip because I gotta tell you about the best hard dicks in the business. It's yours with Blue Chew. That's right, same active ingredients as inside Viagra, Cialis, but this is the Chew, this one that we rock with, this one that you're gonna keep your girl happy with, the girl you haven't even slept with, you're gonna give her the night of your life, your wife that you've been sleeping with for the last 10 years, you're gonna surprise her. I'm telling you, the Chew has got your back. And you're gonna get your first month free. All you gotta do is pay $5 shipping when you go to bluechew.com and use the promo code FLAGRANT. That's it, very simple. Go enjoy it. Now let's get back to this exclusive Patreon clip. Join our Patreon, get a new episode every single week at patreon.com/flagrant. I thought Mark Cuban was running, bro.
I really did. As soon as he sold the team, I was like, it's it. It's over.
Then you saw the casino come up, you're like,
Yeah. Yeah, hundreds, bro.
That's the real reason. You can't, I guess, own a casino and a team.
I also think
They get into the sports betting, I think.
Oh, the casino has a sports book,
Yeah.
and therefore you can't be part of it.
and it's
Which
not even
makes
legal in
sense.
Texas yet. Like he's plotting on
He's plotting for it to be legal.
Yo,
like,
that's how
that's
these
what's-
motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's.
that's what's crazy is it's decades down the road.
God bless.
Texas
But
hadn't even made medicinal weed legal, I don't think.
why is gambling not legal in Texas?
It's still very Bible Belt, like all these
Republican
puritanical
states
laws.
don't really
Is
have-
gambling
Florida,
illegal?
Florida just got it. Like
No, you're right, because I think in Mississippi you got to be on the water.
on the water.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
all-
river, like the casino is
Missouri, I
on a boat,
think, right?
or Missouri.
And
It's-
most of them, yeah, most river states you got to be on that.
So
St.
what's-
Louis, you get on the
You know
river.
what's so funny? This is America. We the most funny motherfuckers. We be cracking jokes about these Muslim countries that put their little their casinos and shit, and they put their like alcohol, their bars, whatever. They like put them on the water. And I look at them trying to get around the rules. And in Mississippi, we doing the exact fucking same thing.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy.
Have you ever been to one of
alcohol
those?
laws are crazy.
Is
in
that
America.
a biblical thing? Is gambling
Yeah.
illegal?
It's all Bible.
I think it's like a
stuff.
puritanical.
Yeah,
thing.
puritanical.
puritanical.
Like,
But this is not like Old Testament, like gambling is illegal.
I don't
I
think,
don't think so. I think it's an interpretation of the Bible from like Puritans coming over
It's
to
like
America.
1800 puritanical like laws.
Plus, Old Testament, a lot of them guys are in banking anyway, so how you going to have a problem with gambling? Essentially.
Can you buy alcohol in New York on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Because in Florida, it's
Nah,
not
I don't
till-
think you can
It
in
used to
Texas.
be that liquor stores were closed on Sundays. You remember when we were younger?
When I was a
I'm the
kid in
hood.
Texas, you couldn't.
Bodegas were open.
Yeah.
No, but I think you couldn't buy alcohol. That's right, on certain days.
Yeah, Florida, it's like before noon. I think maybe they've just recently changed that. There's people that will drive across state lines to bet on the highway because they get on their phones. They can gamble in the state over, and they'll bet on their phones a sports bet, and then they'll drive back home if they live close. Like if you live close to Jersey, people are driving in to Jersey, betting over the line, and then going back home.
Yeah.
and making their money that.
So here's a question I have for Mark Cuban if we have him on. Mark Cuban has been kind of unanimously, he's a rare breed, he's unanimously loved and supported and looked at as like a good guy billionaire. And there's like a handful.
Right.
It's hard. And also a good guy billionaire that like did it kind of ethically. That's like he's trying to do this making the
Low-cost
drugs.
prescription drugs.
Plus,
There's all this like a sports franchise that's awesome
Came
and
up
like
with tech.
won a fucking ring.
And they were terrible before he got there. People don't realize a decade of being awful before he got there.
like and usually owners that know nothing about sports suck.
Yeah.
But like kind of a cool guy that you would want to play for.
Treated the players well.
Okay. Casinos are ugly.
Yeah.
And they get a little bit, they could kind of destroy neighborhoods, destroy communities. Like I'm wondering if he's balancing how he could be perceived.
Yeah.
You know, like you're selling.
I think he's building a sports complex where the arena is going to be in, and then there's a casino like a part of
It'll
it.
be a resort that has gambling in it. It's like a casino resort with
Got it. It's just one of those things where it's like, I think Vegas has this beautiful perception, but when you're in there, you see, especially you go to some of the shittier casinos, you see these like people who are clearly
Bruh.
addicted.
Sad sight.
It's fucking
It's
trash.
GTA 6 in there a little bit. Yeah, there's a little GTA 6 vibe.
And then what happens to his reputation when people start going, yo, this is what you're responsible for?
I don't know if people care.
Yeah, he won't put his.
Yeah, you're probably right. Vegas, nobody cares. Nobody looks at the guy at the win as somebody.
Yeah,
who's-
but they're not as out front as Cuban. Cuban is out there. Now, granted, he left Shark Tank. He might be falling back. Maybe he's what, 65 or whatever. So he might just be like, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna fall back and just be rich. But
Bro, I saw Steve Wynn, the guy who owns the Wynn.
yeah,
When I was in Amalfi. Now, Amalfi is arguably the most beautiful coastline in the world. And Steve Wynn is blind.
Like big blind or little blind?
good. That was good. That's good.
But like, what is going on?
Bro, I used to work at a museum, art museum, best art museum in Florida, the State Museum of Florida.
Yeah.
And I was working there and I went, oh, there's people coming around the corner. I should be ready, like whatever. I gave tours, the whole thing. Blind group came in. Fully blind.
For what?
With the sticks, the whole thing.
For what?
Well, maybe they thought they're going to the Met. Think about that. They might have told them, like, hey, we're in New York right now. We're going to the Met. It's a really nice museum. And they were actually in Sarasota.
Yeah, they were down the street.
That's the come up. That's what they should have done with that guy. Send him to Rockaway. Been like, dude, Amalfi.
That's the thing. Put him on a boat anywhere.
He would have heard them black people in Rockaway.
Yeah, send him to Jersey maybe. Be like, okay, these are Italian enough.
So what do you do? Like, yeah, I'm curious about that. You're a billionaire. You got all the fucking money in the world. I guess you just keep
Still want
on.
to flex. Like, you still want to be
So
where
that's
it's
it.
at.
You got
Yeah.
girls and you want to take girls, or you want to take your family certain places.
Girls
you
make
take
sense.
them.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
You don't
So-
become a billionaire with that ambition. You know what I mean?
and then it just doesn't go away. God took your eyeballs, and you're like, who needs that? Yeah, tell me what it's like out there.
Yeah, exactly. You become Daredevil, dude. It's probably easier. You know what I mean? You don't even have to look at people in the face when you fire them. When you screw them over, you can.
You think he just lies about being blind?
I was
so
just
he
about
can
to
be
say
more
that.
cutthroat?
He's doing a Stevie Wonder.
Boy, Stevie was lying.
Yeah, Stevie's lying.
That is a big black conspiracy. That Stevie Wonder's agency.
I think you can see a little bit. Like, I think you can see a little bit.
How much?
There was some shit where, like, I think Shaq did something where he
swung on him?
Shaq did something and like he saw it. And this goes way back. You have to find a clip. But yeah, I think he's lying. Like, I think you can see a little bit.
You hear
Because
Steve-
to be legally blind, it doesn't mean you can't see shit.
Yeah,
it
that's
just
true.
means you see so bad that you can be deemed legally blind.
So he's illegally blind. A little bit. He's faking it.
Whatever.
Bro,
Yeah,
Steve-
we need to know what legally blind is, bro.
It's like a disability thing. But Steve Wynn was in a defamation lawsuit, and they said that he sexually harassed someone or like was staring like whatever. And he's like, I'm legally blind. I can't leer, guys. And that was his legal defense.
Oh, so he ain't really
So he
blind,
might
bro.
have to just
He's just
run with
playing
it.
a character.
That's brilliant.
Yo, he's
He is
the
probably
goat.
legally blind. Like a doctor, he probably can't see that well.
I
He
bet
can't
if you're a
drive.
billionaire, you can get a doctor to say you're legally fucking
That's
blind.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yo, this motherfucker.
Imagine cheating on your wife, being like, I thought it was you.
Son, I was staring at this motherfucker like this at a restaurant because I was confident he was legally blind.
Nah.
This guy's watching me watch him.
Yeah.
Have you seen the fake blind prank where a dude will like go
Oh,
in the
it's great.
hood?
It's fantastic.
And like he'll just be like eating ice cream, staring at some dude the whole time, just deep throwing the ice cream. And the guy will like stand up, be like, yo, what's up? And then he puts on his glasses and walks away with the dog. Have you seen that?
Nah.
Bro, it's an unreal prank.
Or the guy with the fake dog that barks. This shit is killing me. In Brooklyn, I think he got a fake, a cotton dog. That he walks, and then when he walks by somebody, he has the glasses on like he's blind too. And he goes, and people still get afraid of the fake dog.
Yeah, what'd you just say?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What did you just say?
Sorry, Happy. I dropped
cracker.
I dropped a crazy word right
Yeah, you ever bark at your own dog and then the dog barks back? You're like, yo, do I speak dog?
Am I?
Yo, do I be speaking dog over here?
Oh, yo, I had a thought.
Yes,
I
go.
don't know if we floated this on this. Maybe I got it from y'all, but RFK's running. He's getting 24% of the vote.
Is he at 24?
That's what he's polling. He's polling in the 20s. It's crazy. It's like undeniable now. Do you think it's possible he's actually a Democrat plant to be like, this is the only way we beat Trump?
Bro.
Is if you take a lot of his votes, talk all the Republican talking points, the vaccine is not real, it's not good for you, blah, blah, blah. Speak to that demographic.
Oh, now we
take
got a
some of Trump's
conspiracy.
votes, and now that's the only fucking way Biden can win.
Oh, that's fire.
Because I don't see any other way Biden wins.
Yeah, conspiracy, baby.
Talk that shit, my boy.
Yeah.
Hold
Think-
on.
Just think
Talk
about
that
RFK
shit.
running. He's a Kennedy. This is a Democrat legacy. And all of a sudden, there's one guy whose dad was one of the Democrats that got killed in the 60s, and he's just not saying any Democratic
Okay,
shit.
now here's the question.
Yeah.
Does he know?
Ooh, double
What is
conspiracy.
What is the term?
Like a useful idiot?
Useful idiot. Is he a useful idiot? Because I think sometimes these guys don't know, and they genuinely believe all this shit, but they're kind of nurtured and pushed in a certain direction.
It's like the CIA art thing, or like all these artists in like the
this is great.
like postmodern era where like Jackson Pollock were like making.
Can you
these-
just not know more than me once?
No, this is yes
If
and.
you didn't
yes
know more
and.
than me one time.
I think I brought
you
this
might
up
have heard this before. You might have heard this.
But like all these like postmodern artists were like making all this like very abstract art, throwing shit at the thing, painting
Yeah,
with their titties
nonsense.
and shit. Yeah, and they were blowing up and they were all over the world and selling for millions of dollars. And then they found out later that the CIA was propping it up as a cultural war tool
Against Russia.
against Russia to be like, look how free we are. We're making crazy cool shit. People are making money being
and
free.
the Russian architecture, it's brutalist, right?
at the time, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, how can we show how much more amazing America
Yeah,
is? You could
democracy
do
is
whatever
better
you
than
want. Yeah.
Communism, that, yeah.
Same thing. So you get RFK, be like, yo, get in there, start riling shit up. He might not even know.
He might not.
And he has a fake sore throat. That's also that's
Yo,
that's like Stevie Wonder. It's fake sore
imagine-
throat, bro. Give him a cough drop.
Son, if Trump gives him a Ricola on the first debate,
And it goes away.
yo, if he goes, listen, I had enough. I can't. It's too much. I can't listen to it. Just take one of these and try to clear your fucking
Imagine it
throat.
fixes it. Though.
Yeah.
Then he kills RFK. Then RFK's done. You give him a Ricola like that in a public moment, it's over. His career's
it.
over.
He sounds amazing.
That's his shot. But
Imagine Trump is up there. Do you even believe his voice? what is this?
Take a hold.
Dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I mean, they gotta sponsor him immediately.
He used to be a Democrat.
Who?
RFK.
Yeah.
Long
it
time.
could be
But
Democrats.
is he
pulling on the side.
Republican or is he an independent? I think
He's running as an
as
independent.
Hey, so he's doing the Ross Perot shit.
And that's smart because you can't beat Trump in a primary. This is also where I think another miscalculation Vivek made is that's why I think he just wants to be Trump's VP and that's it.
Yeah.
But like you're not beating Trump in the primary. Don't fuck. He's not even showing the debates. He's gonna win. RFK, I can run as independent. You can't stop me from running, and I'm gonna take votes from this guy potentially. Democrats, don't run as one of us. Start to look like you're going away from us. You're not with us anymore. Talk all the talking points that Trump's most rabid people believe in. And now you're a legacy guy. You seem like anti-establishment.
That's
super.
fire.
You would be the guy.
That's fire.
If you can take
I do
20%
think he's
of
hurting
Trump's votes,
both
we won.
parties, though.
I think he's hurting both, but I think it's gonna hurt them more. And I think they would, just based on the way he talks, I think they're like, nah, he's gonna hurt them more. He's gonna take more votes from them. Because I can't see a lot of Biden people who were hardcore Democrats being like, I like what he's saying. I could see a lot of hardcore Trumpers being like, I like what he's saying.
I just feel there's a lot of Democrats that are just like, I don't want either. So they're
Yeah.
just like, I'll vote for this guy.
Yeah.
They were so disillusioned. Who are people looking towards in America right now? There's not even an entertainer.
That's why I think it's perfect if Cuban wants to run. I think it's the
want The
exact
Rock
time.
to run, I think.
Listen, you know I love The Rock, but I don't know if people want The Rock to be president, bro.
John Stewart.
Stewart, I would love.
Yo, and John, like I love John. I don't think John has the same, like, I don't think he's as popular as he was. I think he's beloved, especially by our generation, but I don't think his popularity is there. Like, I think America's in this weird space where we don't have our figurehead, our hero. Like, there was a moment when maybe Tom Brady was a version of it. That sounds stupid, but understand what I'm trying to say. When he was playing with Tampa Bay, there was this part of us where we were like, is he going to do the unthinkable?
Yeah.
Is this guy so great that he's going to fucking pull it off? Who is that now? Who is the hero in the American story right now.